I'm going to make an announcement just so that we're all clear. There are some cases here that are, I'll just say, controversial in whatever nature, not really relevant to the court. I expect everybody to behave themselves as they should in a courtroom. My understanding, and it has been reported to me, that there were photographs that were taken in the courtroom. It is not permitted. I'm going to place you on notice that if that does occur, what will happen is your phone will be confiscated. You will be removed, potentially arrested. So please do not do that. I don't want to have to do any of that, but I will expect order and decorum in this courtroom. So that we all have that understanding? Wonderful. Court does call the case, People versus Brandon Hampton.
Take your hands out your pockets.
I'm Brandon Hampton, Chief Public Defender, and read that on behalf. Did you have a chance?
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello.
We are asking for an adjournment, as you probably saw in your file. We have some discovery to receive in this case and go over with my client.
Your name, sir?
Brandon Hampton.
How much time are you going to need, counsel?
2 weeks, Your Honor.
Probable cause conference, November 21st, 2024, 9 a.m. Bond continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Oh, no. Go get him. Let's get him. Court recalls the case, People versus Brandon Hampton. Mr. Hampton, what's wrong with you and why'd you do that on your way out? All right, counsel, here's what I'm going to do. Mr. Hampton, that behavior is not going to be tolerated in my courtroom. At this point, I'm revoking defendant's bond. Defendant is remanded to the Washtenaw County Jail. I'll move his hearing up to next week, November 14, 2024 at 9 a.m. You may take it.
You in custody, Your Honor?
Oh, he's in, never. He's refusing to come.
Oh, very good. Ask a bunch of people.
Well, I don't know how good that is. All around Deputy Chief Public Defender appearing on behalf of Mr. Ronald Fleming. Today is the date and time set for a competency review hearing. However, I believe that Mr. Fleming feels that all of these court dates are in the social schedule at the jail. Refusing to come up.
Your Honor, support the receipt of the report from the Center for Forensic Psychiatry finding the defendant incompetent but restorable.
Yes, I am, but I think I need him here to make that.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was hoping we could do that today, but because he's refusing to come out, I just want to make a record that we have received that information, but of course can't proceed forward with it today.
Let me adjourn it out to the 5th. And
Okay.
if you talk to him, Mr. Brown, and he's willing to come up on any Thursday, you can just let us know. We'll try to fit him into our schedule. Won't interfere with his.
Now, if I recall correctly, he refused to come up last time.
He did, and the time before, I think.
Right.
So it probably isn't going to happen, but I thought I'd make the offer.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
December 5th. Thank you, Your Honor.
December 5th.
All right, thank you.
All right, what are we doing?
So today's the date and time. We've adjourned this a couple times. I did file a motion for discovery. There was one set of medical records that were provided, though not the ones that I actually requested. I'm not wanting to fight over discovery at this stage, Your Honor, and without giving up my right to get those at a later date in circuit court if it goes there, I think we should just try to get an exam date.
I'm not setting an exam date if discovery is not complete, because then you're going to get to exam. Somebody's going to say, well, I don't have this and I want an adjournment. So we're just going to do it here. What do you need?
So there were 2 hospitalizations that I had advised the government of the people on. There was a Mott hospital in April of 2024. And then there was a IHA hospitalization. Actually, both were in Mott Hospital, 4/24 and 6 of 2024. So that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, Your Honor.
Yes.
Your Honor, and I want to just make a record some of this. Mr. Margolis already knows I've been sitting in on this case a few times. I'm somewhat advised in communications with Ms. Reiser, but not fully. So I'll make the record as best as I can. Last time I spoke to Mr. Margolis, when I stood in on this case, I asked him to be very specific about what records he needs and to communicate that to Ms. Reiser. He may have done so, he may not have. We may have different definitions of what specific is. At this stage, I would not feel comfortable scheduling an exam until I know, especially with the record that was just made by Mr. Margolis, that he has everything that he is entitled to for this case. So I again encourage him to be very specific. By specific, I mean exact date, exact report he's looking for, and to communicate that to Ms. Reiser.
I have no
And
problem.
you could please have an adjournment. Thank you.
Sorry, I have no
I
problem.
remember this coming up the last time. Did you send those dates to Ms. Reiser?
So I sent an email to her office on October stating Trinity and U of M emergency within the last year on 2 occasions, but I did not send those specific dates.
Okay, so that may be our problem. So are you going to do that now?
Of course.
Okay,
That would solve it. Thank you, Your Honor.
so let's just put this over right before Thanksgiving. November 26, 2024, 9 a.m. Or as your invite indicates, bond continue. Thank
Thank you,
you.
Judge. Always a pleasure.
All right, yep, take care.
Good morning again, Your Honor. Brian Bowling on behalf of Mr. Hamby. State your name for the record.
Joshua Hamby.
Judge, we're asking for an adjournment. Ms.
course you
Bush, I have our
Go ahead.
closing. I'm sorry?
No, never mind.
Oh.
Here's Mr.
We're close to a resolution.
What?
We're close to a resolution. We just need a little more time.
You need it?
If I may, Judge. I love your videos on YouTube. I just wanted to tell you, you're doing a wonderful job. I'll be watching it. You're awesome, dude. When I see your face walk out of here, I was like, you serious, right?
Well, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. How much time did you need, Gun? Couple weeks?
I think 2 weeks should be sufficient.
All right, very good. Probable cause conference, November 21st, 2024, 9 a.m. Bond will continue. Again, thank you for your kind words.
Appreciate you, Judge.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Keep kicking butt, Judge.
I'll take that as a legal phrase. All right.
This hearing starts with the judge laying down strict rules after reports of people taking photos in the courtroom. She warns everyone, if you do it, your phone will be confiscated and you may be arrested. Then the first case begins. People versus Brandon Hampton. His attorney requests a simple adjournment, but as Hampton leaves the courtroom, he suddenly acts out, forcing the judge to snap. Mr. Hampton, what's wrong with you? Why would you do that? Instantly, the judge revokes his bond and orders him to jail on the spot. What was a routine hearing instantly turns chaotic. Next. Another defendant refuses to come out of his jail cell not once, but repeatedly causing delays in his competency review. The judge grows clearly frustrated. We can't proceed if he won't even come up. The court then moves to a complicated discovery dispute involving missing medical records. Tension rises between the attorneys as the judge pushes for clarity and real deadlines. Finally, in a lighter moment, another defendant steps up and surprises the judge. I love your videos on YouTube. Judge, you're awesome. The courtroom laughs, and even the judge cracks a smile before setting the next date. For more real courtroom chaos and Judge Simpson moments, make sure to subscribe, and hit the bell.